Hello, the House of Tarot YouTube followers. This reading is for Libra. If you are a Libra for the month of December, this is your reading for our month of December. We have love. Already getting good with you guys. And we have companionship. Very nice. So possibly something going into fruition for the month of December. Something you guys might already be dating. You possibly already know who this is for some of you. Something might get a lot deeper for the month of December. Some companionship where it becomes a little bit more legitimate, possibly for some of you, some engagements. Gonna go ahead and go with your tea leaves to see where this takes us. For your tea leaves, we have a pail. Time to get out of a situation. So possibly if you guys are in a current situation you no longer want to be in, you want to fulfill more of your love cup, your love tank with somebody, some more companionship. Possibly this is a sign for you to get out of what you're currently in to experience something greater. We also have a grasshopper, situations imbalance that require careful handling. So be careful handling that situation. The situation you have to get out of, you have to be very careful, very strategic, how you're going to do it. If you're possibly going into a new situation or some kind of different dating scene, you possibly have to kind of maneuver this very strategically with the grasshopper. I do see that you will become a butterfly in the new thing. So if this is your sign to get out of something that you're currently unhappy in, to go into something better for the month of December, this possibly is a sign for you. We also have a diamond. You'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. So some of you might be receiving a diamond in that very special finger with this love, companionship again. I feel like you have to leave somebody behind in the process. For some of you need this nudge to leave somebody else behind you're currently with and possibly start something new, and it could kind of even manifest or spark very quickly for the month of December. We have a chain of events that will affect your life. This is going to be a big decision, so you cannot take it lightly. Also with this reading, take what resonates. Not everything will resonate for everybody, so don't take it lightly. A chain of events that could possibly affect your life for the better. And being strategic so it doesn't affect your life for the worse. For our dear Libras, we also have a door. Opportunities are waiting for you. So even just opening that door, if some of you had to leave somebody behind, opening that door or closing that door behind you is pretty scary, but with that door closing, there's a new door opening. So if you're brave enough to leave somebody behind, I've heard this theory, then you'll be rewarded with something better. So there's always something better at the other corner. We have hills, which is obstacles to overcome. And that would pretty much be being strategic and how you kind of maneuver this situation. But there is definitely love, companionship, something a little bit deeper for the month of December, something more legitimate, something kind of set in stone with a diamond. I'm going to go ahead and take from our love deck. We're going to take this one. We have trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Again, we're working with this situation. You kind of have to have blind trust is what I'm seeing. Some of you have to kind of trust and fall backwards and just pray and hope and trust. In other words, trust that the universe is going to catch you in the end. The universe has got you. The universe is giving you all the signs. Even this reading, I feel is a pretty big sign for a lot of you. I'm going to go ahead and go with our tarot. For the first row, we have a 7 of Cups, and I feel this is going to be a lot of emotions that you kind of have to maneuver through, just different kinds of emotional situations and situations where people might not always be happy with you, but you kind of have to just maneuver it. And also I feel like you have to grow thick skin. So some people are going to have an opinion about what you're doing, whether you're moving too fast into something or you're leaving something behind that they thought was for you. It's really none of their business at the end of the day is what I'm hearing. I have Justice. I feel like you hope everything kind of transitions fair for everybody. Like you're a person that wants to be fair to yourself, to your needs, to those around you. If you have small children, you want to be fair to the children. If you're leaving somebody behind, you want to leave that person in a fair position. We also have the King of Cups. I feel like you'll get your way at the end. The universe was always going to give you your way. You kind of just have to sit back and receive and be ready for this situation to kind of move along and go how it needs to go. I'm sorry, I'm struggling so much with the lights, and that's possibly just something also with the reading that you kind of had to maneuver. So the way I was maneuvering the lights and kind of had to get it just right, I feel like you're gonna have to maneuver the situation just like that. Let's see what other cards we have for our second row. We have a choice coming in with the Two of Swords. Something mental, something that you kind of had to go in blindly. Again, you have to trust blindly. You kind of had to do the any, meeny, miny, mo kind of thing. And it's all mental. It's just something that you had to get out of your head. You had to, ooh, we have the Lovers. You had to leave it up to the universe and kind of just pray that you're more in tune with your what's the word, with your gut feelings, with what you feel in the end. We also have the Hangman. Again, this is about just releasing, letting go, leaving it up to the universe, leaving it up to the way things have to work and manifest, and being okay with it. With the Lovers, obviously this is about a love coming through. This is also the 6 on the major arcana, and Lovers is about something very deep, something very loving, companionship. Again, just something that would change your life completely, in a way, turn it upside down, but in a good way, because it's going to challenge you in the end. So there's a nudge of saying you need a lot of trust for this. You're going to have to really trust your intuition, kind of be ready to receive, just be open is what I'm getting. I'm gonna go ahead and go with our tiny deck, and we also have another 6, so this is a very strong card with our 6 with the Lovers. I'm gonna see what this card is all about for our number 6. Confusion. So you might be feeling confused because you possibly don't want to leave somebody behind, but I feel like everything's going to work out for you in the end for the month of December. I feel like things really are in your favor, working out for you, working out just the way you're going to need them, want them, and they may not always make sense in the beginning, but in the end they really do often make sense. And resilient, we had this several times for our zodiac reading, so this is probably a whole collective is going to be very resilient. You yourself will be resilient. If there's anybody involved in the situation, whether it's the person you might have to leave behind or the person you're going into, or small children, I feel like everyone's going to behave very resilient, very ready, because something really had to come to an end. Something had to kind of wrap up already. Just things had to really change for you. For our dear Libras, we're going to take a handful of letters. I see the word love. I feel like a true love is happening. I see the word renew. You're possibly going to feel renewed with this person. So this could also be the name Renee. Possibly look out for somebody like that. I see LOL, lots of laughing. The OC, possibly for some of you traveling to California, or the OC, or some kind of place with a body of water, a large body of water. I'm going to go ahead and take your your numbers. Oh, we have a 5 and a 7, so 57. We're going to read the passage that's meant for you, our dear Libras. Number 57. Let's see what we get for you. For our Libras, 57. We have a new approach. Strive for clarity. The way you are looking at things is being lovingly challenged. So a lot of challenges possibly. The doors that keep closing around you are doing so because you need a new approach. Today, ask your angels for clarity and reflect on how to get what you want in a different way. So again, doors opening, just different doors, different opportunities, just really looking out for that. We're going to go ahead and end your reading with a pendulum reading. If you'd like to pause and think of your yes or no question, come back to the video, and as we're ready, yes or no for our dear Libras for the month of December, their question is, and we have a yes, and it's a very strong yes. The pendulum's kind of really going at it for me. So with that, please take what resonates. I know this is a very specific reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Remember, these readings are just for entertainment purposes. If anything resonated for you, please comment down below or come back and tell me how that went. And come visit me at thehouseoftarot.etsy.com. And with that, I leave you guys. Bye-bye.